My name is Ariana. I am the creator, producer, and host of Know This with Ariana with KnowThis TV, an online talk show, making it cool to know yourself and know your world. And what makes me phenomenal? That's quite a question. I'd say the people in my life, in my family, and my friends, and all the ancestors I come from make me phenomenal. KnowThis TV came from my just frustration with all the reality TV images that we have out there that just show women, particularly women of color, acting a fool. And I wanted to create a space where we can see images that are really positive and all the great, amazing, inspiring work that we're doing. You know, you can be in fashion, music, politics, public service, business. We're doing really amazing things, and I just thought we needed a place to showcase that. And so I created Know This, because I want you to know all these people. So if you didn't know, if you didn't know, now you know. I wanted that to be a reality, and nobody else was going to necessarily make it a reality. So if I wanted it to come to life, I had to do it myself.
You wanted it done right, so you did it yourself.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to go out and find it across the country. We went to 14 cities.
What have you been covering?
Well, the big endeavor was in the fall, because I didn't have like a studio or any like official backing or deal. I decided I was going to go out and build my audience from the ground up and just create a studio of the country. So I decided to go on a 14-city tour across the United States and talk from people, like I said, from all these different backgrounds who are doing amazing work. So, you know, I got to talk to Issa Rae, who's the creator and star of Awkward Black Girl, and got the exclusive first interview with their cast.
Oh, the first one?
Cool. Yeah, the first only on-camera interview the cast has done. We were on tour for 56 days.
When you came back, what happened?
When I came
what
back,
did you do?
Well, I was broke, so I had no backing. So the crazy entrepreneur that I was, I believed in it enough that I was like, I'm just going to charge my credit cards and, you know, get it done and see where it takes me next. Yeah, it's
in a recession.
Yeah, I do not recommend that to other people. I'm still working on paying down that debt. But yeah, I believed in the vision enough that I knew that I could, you know, take the risk. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could also take the risk and believe in a vision enough to make it a reality. And all of this came out of the fact that I had just come out of a time of really figuring out what it looks like and what it means to love myself. And getting in touch with that, being able to get more in touch with my purpose and what my true calling is. And I feel like once you get in touch with that, you know, the circumstances are going to change. And that's why you see people, you know, they have multiple careers and different facets of themselves that they pursue. But I feel like all of it is grounded in just kind of this one rooting of what you're supposed to, you know, bring into the world. And so I know that I have a message that's around social change, around social justice, around advancing diversity. I used to run a diversity education nonprofit, and it was youth development oriented. So, you know, not far off from now wanting to, you know, just create more diverse, positive images for the next generation. It's all the same thread, you know, it's just a different medium. And so I'm just using media as a tool and as a medium to do that.
And what was that journey like for you with finding out and knowing about yourself? What was that?
Ooh, it was a lot of crying and a lot of like messy stuff. But definitely worthwhile. It's where the saying on my shirt, I don't know how far, but knowledge yourself is sexy, which you can get on the website. Shameless plug.
No shame in the game.
Right. Yeah, it's where that saying came from. It's recognizing that our breakdown moments can be really beautiful, and they can be, you know, what makes us sexy. Today, knowledge of sex is sexy.
You were taking your journey, and you talked about the bad relationships that you were in. I think a lot of women can relate to that. What do you have to tell these women who may be going through the same thing or went through the same thing as you did?
I just reflect on my process. It was really just to take a step back. Take a step back and take some time for yourself. Like, if you feel you're in a situation where you're not getting what you deserve, you're not getting what you want out of it, or you feel stuck, or you feel just kind of like, how did I get here type of thing, I would recommend first just take a step back, because it gets complicated when you say like, oh, you should just get up and leave. First step is just to like find that space where you can just have a moment, even if it's just like 2 minutes or 5 minutes to yourself, where you can just kind of get in touch with your heart and what you're really thinking and feeling, because that's the beginning of being able to start tapping into the strength that it will take to leave a really messed up situation, or to start discovering your worth.
And I had a dream of a show that would remind us of just how amazing we are.
Changing how we see images is clearly one way to change the world. And I think, and it's important to point out in there, it's not just not changing the images themselves, but changing how we see images. The how is the lens that we bring, and changing how we view ourselves and each other. So that's kind of getting into the deeper stuff, and that's where the real work is.